Hey everyone, today's video is about when you cry in front of them for the first time. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And let's get going. The air in your apartment felt heavy, like every breath you took was weighed down by the ache in your chest. The day had been relentless. Everything that could go wrong had gone wrong. Missed deadlines, a heated argument with your boss, and a string of minor mishaps that left you feeling raw and frayed. You hadn't even realized you were trembling until you closed your front door behind you. The quiet of your home pressing down on you felt like a suffocating blanket. You told yourself to keep it together. You always kept it together, but the lump in your throat today wouldn't go away at all, and the burn behind your eyes was impossible to ignore. That's when your phone buzzed. You glanced at the screen and saw Bakugou's name. He had been checking in on you lately, sensing something was off, even though you hadn't admitted it. His texts were blunt but caring in his own way. You eat yet? Or don't push yourself too hard, Amas. Tonight the message was simple. On my way. You wanted to tell him not to come, to leave you alone with your messy emotions, but you knew better. Bakugou wasn't the type to take no for an answer, especially when he thought you needed him. So, you sat on the couch, trying to pull yourself together before you arrived. When the knock came at the door, it was sharper than you expected, and you flinched. You wiped your eyes quickly, forcing a neutral expression on your face before opening it. There he was, standing in his casual attire, sweatpants, a fitted hoodie, and his ever-present scowl. Took you long enough to open. You really do look like shit. That's such a nice thing to say as a hi. But thanks, I guess. You said, managing a weak laugh as you closed the door behind him when he stepped inside. He turned to face you, crossing his arms. So, what's going on? You have been all off all week. And don't give me that I'm fine crap. But I'm really fine. Stop. Be honest with me, Wayan. I'm just tired, Katsuki. It's nothing. Bullshit, he said, his tone firm but not unkind. He stepped closer. Talk to me. The sincerity in his voice almost broke you right then and there. You looked away, biting your lip as the tears that you had been holding back threatened to spill over. It's just... everything feels like too much right now. Work and life, and I feel like I'm really drowning. And I can't really keep up this time. Bakugou's eyes widened slightly at your confession. He wasn't used to seeing you like this. You were always strong. No one was, to be honest. You've never shown anyone this side of you. But now, standing in front of him, your voice cracking and your shoulders trembling, you felt anything but strong. I'm sorry, you whispered, the tears finally slipping down your cheeks. I didn't mean to dump this on you. Don't, he said sharply, his voice cutting through your apology. Don't say sorry for this. Before you could respond, he reached out, his hands settling awkwardly on your shoulders. He wasn't good at this, comforting people, but he really tried his best, anyway. Hey, stop crying. You're not alone in this, okay? You don't have to do everything by yourself. Alright. But I really do hate feeling like this. Like I'm not enough. His grip on your shoulder tightened, and he leaned down slightly, forcing you to meet his gaze. You are enough. Actually, more than enough. Don't let anyone make you feel otherwise. Not your boss, not you. Not anyone. His words hit you harder than you expected, and a sob escaped before you could stop it. He covered your face with your hands, embarrassed, but Bakugou didn't let you retreat. He pulled you into his arms, his movements stiff, but surprisingly gentle. His hand came up to rest against the back of your head, keeping you close. Let it out. I'm not going anywhere. You clung to him, your tears soaking into his hoodie, as the weight of the day, and the week, and maybe even the past few months, poured out of you. Sorry, you said when your sobs finally subsided a bit. I told you to quit saying that, didn't I? You think I care if you cry in front of me? You really... You're human, Dumas. You're allowed to feel like this sometimes. You're surprisingly very good at this. I didn't think you would be. Don't get used to it, though. I'm not gonna be like that again. So don't be upset again, I don't want you to be. He said, though the corners of his mouth twitched like he was fighting to laugh. Now, sit down. You have been pushing yourself too hard. You really look like you're about to collapse. You let him guide you back to the couch, where he sat beside you, one arm draped across the backrest, his other hand resting on his knee. He didn't say much after that, but his presence was enough to fill the silence. After a while, he nudged your shoulder. You need to start taking care of yourself. That means eating, sleeping, and not working yourself into the ground. Got it? Got it, you said softly, a small smile forming on your lips. And if shit gets too hard, you call me. I don't care what time it is. Your heart swelled at his words, the sincerity behind them. Thanks, Katsuki. Really? He huffed, looking away as a faint blush crept up his neck. Yeah. Just don't make me say it again. I won't. I hope so. And thankfully, for the first time in days, he felt like you could breathe again. And for that, you were truly, endlessly grateful for him. And the two of you sat in silence for a while, the weight of your emotions finally beginning to lift. Bakugou didn't move, his arm still resting behind you as if to shield you from the rest of the world. His presence was solid, unwavering, and for the first time, in what felt like forever, he felt like you weren't carrying everything that you had. Bakugou was not perfect after all, and he didn't always have the right words to say, but he was there for you whenever, and right now, truly that was more than enough. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye!